To my own view, community health work has been very vital for this test and the treat activity, because when you look at the clinician, the nurses, the counselors, most of these people are not from the community. I mean, the villages where we are carrying out the activities. They move from the town to those villages. So meaning the community health worker has a very important role to sensitize, to inform, to educate the community to come to the team. They also have a very important role to trace the defaulters, to trace those needed for sample collection. They also organize the patient into groups of CAGs, especially those patients who are far from the dropping centers where we are refilling drugs. So, to my own opinion, the community health work aspect in this test and treat project has been really very vital. This is a group of people living with the HIV, and they are on treatment. And they live in the same village, approximately closer to each other. And all of them are doing well on treatment. So they have the chance to be regrouped, and one person refills drugs per month or per two months, depending on how many months they will be refilled. And this drug refill will be rotational. Each member should come and pick drugs for the rest of the group. Ideally, there should be 6 or 4. From 6 below is the maximum of a group to be called a CAG. So patients should start from 1 up to 6, and that should be a CAG. So if there are many patients in this village, we should form 2 or 3 different CAGs, depending on the number of patients who are in the area. And it should be voluntary, because we don't force people into the CAGs. But if they realize the benefit of being in a CAG, then they are welcome. But first we train them. There are some rules, there are some guidelines, so that they have to follow. Because maybe somebody may just go and pick drugs and disappear. So what will happen to the rest of the group? The team will be thinking the drugs have reached the patient. So we have to train them, prepare them mentally, and let them know the rules of this community, of this CAG.